Hello, everybody. Oh, you know what happened? Oh no. Okay, hold on. I hope that I don't have to take my. Darn it. I have to take my. I have to take my case off of my phone really quick. Okay. You would think that I'm brand new to this, all right? I had to take the case off of my phone in order for it to sit in my mirror holder. Okay, happy Monday. I'm telling you guys, it's actually been a really, really, really good day. Even yesterday. Yesterday was technically the first, and it was just a really good day. And we don't really have plans for New Year's Eve, like ever, because we have children, and I don't know. We're both kind of, I feel like my husband and I are both kind of on the same page as far as being homebodies on like busy nights, or crowded nights, I should say. Hi, Annie. Hi, Elisa. Hello, everybody. Say hello whenever you get on here. But later, gosh, we made last minute plans. My husband actually made last minute plans. Hi, Alicia. My husband actually made last minute plans, New Year's Eve plans for us that obviously, involved the kids, and it was just a little staycation, and it was just so perfect. I feel like, hi, Freya. I feel like we overlook staycations like a lot, but I feel like, well, maybe it was just this one in particular because we were right, we were on the beach, we were right on the water, and that alone, being by the beach or just any body of water and going home to West Virginia, Ohio, is like, those are two main things that just fuel my cup. Like, I just instantly feel so happy and refreshed, and I'm just really excited. No, you cannot beat the water. And we live so close. So I know it sounds dramatic for me to get to say what I'm about to say, but we've been cold in Florida. Sorry. Recently. And so we don't, at least we don't do the beach when it's cold. And it's supposed to be in the 80s this week, I think, on maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I need to check the weather. But as soon as it starts getting into the 80s, we are going back to the beach. We're going to start our beach days, and I'm so excited. But I don't do resolutions. I don't. I think they're kind of annoying for myself, but I know some people thrive that way. I just don't do them. I do like intentions, and I'm really just all about goal setting for my business, right? My business is my livelihood. My business is my passion. It brings me purpose, and my business, my online business that I can work from anywhere, is how I'm home with my children. Okay. And that alone is so beautiful. And I know they drive me up the wall like 6 out of 7 days of the week, but they're only young ones. And I just feel so fortunate that this is a part of our lives right now. This is a part of our journey. And I've never like really invested in myself before. Now, I did a little bit when I first joined the company I'm with now, which is Pharmacy. I did invest in myself a little bit right when I first joined by, what was the first one I did? I did like a money mindset thing, mentorship. I did a gratitude, which is really what really propelled me into the whole gratitude world and the importance of expressing gratitude every day. And the importance, it's just like magical how quickly it changes your life when you start expressing gratitude on a daily basis, and not just saying it out loud or saying it in your head, but pen to paper. That is life-changing. And that wasn't nothing that I've ever, those were obviously things that I had purchased on my own outside mentorship. Oh, thanks, Annie. I appreciate you so much. So that was 2020. I did both of those things. And then 2020, I don't remember what I did. And I honestly don't remember much of 2021. Hi, Alicia. I really don't. Isn't that bad? I really don't remember. Okay, the biggest highlight for me isn't even business related. It was my two best friends coming in to surprise me. It was Like, ugh, I could cry just thinking about it. It was the best moment of my life. I bawled in my driveway when I saw them. It was the best thing ever. But 2022, I feel like I did some sort of outside mentorship at some point. Hi, Janet. In 2021, like I had to have. I don't know. I did earn a mindset leadership mentorship that I did last year. Loved it. It's at the top of one of my favorite things because I love mindset work. I don't care if you want to sell cow manure. If your mindset is right and you just genuinely love that cow manure, you are going to be successful with it. Okay? Get out of your own head and out of your own way and go make some stuff happen. Like, I love mindset stuff. And what else? So I did that. I did the leadership retreat in 2020, which was phenomenal. And I feel like that was kind of it as far as like mentorship, you know, like we always, pretty much every company, I feel like it's kind of basic, like they'll all give you trainings and whatnot, but I have just been longing for some, I love learning on my own. I don't want to, I've learned not to depend solely on company trainings, even though they are amazing regardless of where you are. I've been with 2 companies, and they've both offered phenomenal trainings, but I like more unbiased. I just like mentorship. I want to be mentored, and there is someone that I follow online, and anytime that someone messages me and says, hey, I need an idea of what podcast to listen to, who should I follow, where do I go for this, like I say one person every time, one person, until about the middle of 2022, I started following someone else that I really admire and felt like an idiot when I met her at the leadership retreat in June because I just felt like a little girl fangirling over her. I'm like, I just love you. I think you're incredible. And this particular person offered a non-company specific entrepreneurship lifestyle course towards the last 120 days of 2022. And I purchased that. I did invest in myself in that way. That was like a small baby step investment. And I'm always told, which if you follow, you know, anyone that's mentoring you, they all tell you, or they should be telling you, you need to invest in yourself. If you want to make a profit, invest in yourself. Make a profit, invest in yourself. Invest in yourself, make a profit. It goes round and round. I'm going to need you to spill that info on, you probably already know, Alicia. But I'm glad that you're taking mindset work seriously. So I did this 120-day course through someone that I really admire and look up to. And then, but towards the end of December, I just kept thinking like, okay, I need something else. Like I need to pay. I'm trying to think of like what sort of investment to make for myself. Because I'm just the type of person that I'm always wanting to learn and always wanting to better myself. You do not know everything. And if someone is in your circle saying that they know everything and they're not going to pay for a mentorship because they know everything, please get out of that circle. Okay, do yourself a big old favor and get out of that circle and stop surrounding yourself with closed-minded people. I don't care how special they are to you. If there's someone that says they know everything and there's nothing else to learn, they are closed-minded. And if you want to grow, that's not someone to keep in your close circle. Okay, I'm not saying burn bridges and go off and be crazy. We're just simply stepping outside of that circle, okay? And I love to learn. I know that there's more. Hi, Rhonda. I know there's more. I know that there's so much abundance in this world for everybody. There are billions of people out there. Okay, the people in your small town are not the only ones there. There's just so much out there, and I'm just always wanting more, always wanting to learn more, and wanting a mentorship. Okay. And towards the end of 22, that was just really on my heart. Like I felt like I needed to kind of figure out like what I was going to do next as far as like my personal self, my personal business, who I wanted to mentor me. And I think it was the very last day of 2022, the last course that I had bought into, which was the 120-day course. That mentor had opened up, letting us know that she was now offering, basically like one-on-one mentorship, like weekly contact, weekly accountability tasks, and I'm so excited. I was a little nervous because it's obviously an investment that I'm making every single month, and we have very big expenses right now for our son. Like really, like probably an extra car payment and then some expenses. So normally my mindset would be to close down and be like, nope, I cannot spend a penny on anything else except for this. Like I don't have enough. That's something that I would always tell myself. And that's something that I've battled with when it came to doing more for me, doing more for myself, and how can I help me, and help, you know, if I help me, I help my business. If I help me, I help my team. If I help me, I can help others. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that's always kind of held me back though. Like, this is available, but you've got so many other big expenses going on right now, like really big expenses. But I did it because I told myself, I'm like, this is it. If you have to do more. If you want more, you have to do more. So many people want more, but when it comes time to doing something, and I can say that because I've been there too, when it comes time to actually doing something to get you more, people freeze. And they're like, nope, I don't want that. X, Y, and Z, don't want that. Like too many excuses. I don't want any of that. Hi, Debbie. You know, and you know, maybe you don't want to admit that that's you. If that is you, you don't have to. Hi, James. Like, I'll always shout myself out, throw myself under the bus. I know how we are as humans. And I used to, you know, I know that's like a common mentality to have, being like, oh, I want more. And then you all of a sudden have this opportunity that's going to bring you more. And you might not know how to do it. You might not understand how it's going to work out, but it's there. It's right in front of you. And you immediately put up the blinders. You're like, nope, that's not it. I can't do it. I don't have a following. I don't have this. I don't have that. I don't have blah, 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 blah. Okay, then stay stuck. Stay stuck. That's how I talk to myself. And that's how I make the moves that I make. Because you're the only person. My husband, I can sit out on the couch with my husband right now and he can tell me that he believes in me, he thinks I'm doing great, he thinks I'm this and thinks I'm that. But if I don't believe it, if I'm not actually doing the work, it's not going to happen. No, you have to be the one that gets up and puts in the work. You. So that's what I'm doing for myself. And I'm so excited. I've never had a personal mentor before. And I'm so excited. It's like, you see me where I am right now, and we're about to be on a whole new level, which means ultimately, oh, darn it, you know, this is going to help me in my personal life. Hi, Lindsay. It's going to help me in my business. It's going to help me help my team. It's going to help me as a leader. And that's what's important to me. I always am trying to learn and be better than what I am right now, because I don't ever want to stay the same. I've done that for years, for the majority of my life, right? That's like a huge trauma response that some of us don't even realize. We stay the same. Why? Because great Aunt Ethel told us that that's the way it has to be. I don't know. I don't have time for feeling stuck and like I like being open-minded, and I like learning, and I like knowing that as a leader, as a mentor, as an upline, I have a lot of value to bring. And I've never had the value that I'm about ready to receive, and I'm so excited. So excited. So, and then I was going to come on here this morning, but then I knew that we had a video from our CEO this morning, or at 11. So I was like, well, I'll hang out and just wait until that happens and see if there's anything else. Because, I mean, there's always something else, right? It's a new year. So I was glad that I waited because, sorry, that is stuck in my eye. We have so much going on, but our CEO, Imre, who I love, gave us just a little bit of insight, kind of like of the history just for the US. You know, we've been around for over 70 years, and 2019 is when we launched in the United States. Hold on, let me blend that out. Sometimes I feel like I can't blend and talk at the same time. So 2019 is when we launched in the United States. 2020, we experienced rapid growth. 2021 was more of like a post-COVID growth year, you know, of everyone. And our CEO is very transparent. And because this company has been around for so long, they know, like, they're very in the know of the industry, right? They're not like, oh, well, you're with that company, we can't talk to you. Like, they're very transparent with us about the industry as a whole. So that was kind of a normal thing. Last year in our business, we did a lot of restructuring with our company, the corporate, the field, the systems that we have in place. Just a lot of upgrades took place. And for this year, our prediction is rapid growth again. Like, we're ready to be back on the up and up of rapid growth. So I'm not going to read all of those to you because that's probably going to be boring unless you're on, you know, on my team or in the company, and then you already know. But the one thing that I'm going to tell you is we're not playing small this year. So I've got 10 spots open to mentor men and women on my team. That's my personal frontline. That's not including what the rest of my team is going to be doing. One of those spots is already taken, so I've got 9 left for this month. It's $9.90 to join from now through January 10th. $9.90. That's it. There are 0 fees ever. There's no monthly fees, no yearly fees, no banking fees, no website fees, nothing like that. We have brand new business kits, right? So the $9.90 kit that you get is like this. It's going to come in this cute little box. It'll include your website and your back office. You get samples in it. And then you always have the option to add on a starter, what we call a business kit. And business kits are something you don't have to get because as soon as you join, you are going to receive 50% off of your own products. So if you wanted to just go ahead and build your own little kit, you can. But if you wanted to purchase something, they're actually available for us beauty influencers who are already here. We get to purchase the new ones for the first week of this month, and I'm like, how much do I want to add to my credit card? Because they're so good. They're really, really pretty. And those range from $75 to $125. So let's say you want to get the 75, which has one of our new eyeshadow kits in it, then you'd be paying like roughly like $90. And that's going to include I want to say that kit includes over $200 worth of product that you're going to get for under, plus your entire business that you'll get for under $100. And that's available. That's actually, well, $9.90 is available until the 10th. The kits are here for the whole year. Just so you have that option. We even updated our welcome program. So we've always had a welcome program for new beauty influencers, and it's a 4-month-long welcome program that gives you free products for the first 4 months that you're here. Well, I should say the first 3 months. The 4th month, when you hit your welcome program, you get an extra $100. So that's really exciting. And now I have a lot of people who, I kind of have a mix of people. Some people are just here for the discount, and some people really want to work to make money. So that's what we do here. And we have what did they call it? It's a reset level. It's a rank advancement bonus. You can earn $50, $100, $150, $200. That goes up to $250. Now through March, the first 3 months of this year. So there's just so much opportunity right here in front of you. So much opportunity. And I obviously went back to Kay's for the month of December, which technically I was only there for like 2.5 weeks because I started the month out sick. And it was very busy. So I think starting out sick kind of hindered me because I wasn't able to plan as much as I normally do. I'm a very big planner. I like to know like how things are going and what's going on and what's happening when. I wasn't really able to plan as much as I would have. But it was a really humbling experience, and it just made me appreciate what I have here at Farmacy so much more than I probably already did because I don't have to commute. Which means I also don't have to find childcare. I don't have to wear certain clothes. I could roll up here in my jammies if I want to. I make my own schedule. I make my own schedule. And, you know, something that I feel like, you know, not only it definitely humbled me in a lot of areas, but kind of brought me back to reality, if you will, was the fact that when I started this industry 5.5 years ago, I worked a minimum of 50 hours every week. And you know, we just had Django at the time, but I was the one that had to take him to t-ball practice or swim lessons because my schedule that I had was just a little more flexible than my husband's. Like, I worked a ton. So I understand being busy, but still needing more. I understand busy and needing more, but wondering, how can you fit in a part-time job on top of this? How can you fit in extra daycare on top of this? Because now your part-time job is going to suck all of that money that you're trying to earn for whatever right out the window. Like, now you're back to zero. I understand that. And that's why I started that's why I started my business. That's why I started this industry. And I did really, really well for myself. Just starting out, I was brand new. I had 0 following. Okay, what are some of the things that we always say? Like, I had 0 following. I thought no one except for my mother would buy from me. I just honestly thought I was going to fall flat on my face, if I'm being completely honest and transparent. I just had that thing inside of me that kept saying, who cares if you fall? Because there's always that chance that you're going to fly. And look where we are right now. I wouldn't be here if I never tried, right? You have no idea what your life can look like if you just take a chance. And at that time, where I was before, it was almost $200 for me to sign up. Plus I had a monthly fee, plus I had a yearly fee, plus my products were very expensive compared to what I have right now. Like, and I never let any of that stop me, because I just had that feeling inside of me that said, what if you fly? What if you fly? So I did it. And my mom was definitely my best customer starting out, but that slowly grew, okay? I did not have overnight success. I remember, oh my gosh, I remember sitting at my sister-in-law's baby shower, and I logged into my back office at the time where I was brand new to it. And I remember showing my mother-in-law my phone. I think my commission was like $160 at the time for like that month. And I was so excited that I earned $160. And that was me earning 20% commission. I earn 50% flat now. Flat. And you know what else I also receive? So, you know that this is my main income right now. Well, always, except for, I guess, last month of December, right? We had K's. Hold on, I don't want to get too sidetracked, but I don't want to not put my makeup on either. This is my paycheck, right? We don't have joint bank accounts. Like, this is my thing. This is what I've got. And it's pretty standard. It is pretty standard for network marketing companies to pay you once a month. It's pretty standard. Like, at least by the first week of the month, you get a big old paycheck. And that paycheck I spread through. Okay, so this honestly helped me learn how to balance and budget like a mother. Like, I'm pretty darn good at it. So I'll toot my own horn on that, because I went from, starting this industry, working 50 plus hours a week. So I had all of that money coming in, and plus network marketing pay coming in, to just network marketing pay. And I was like, how am I going to do this? What am I going to do? Like, I thought for sure I was going to fail. I thought for sure I was going to just screw everything up. But I just kept going. I kept going because I always had that voice inside of me that says to just keep going. And that's all that you need, is just a mustard seed size of faith. That's all you need to keep going. Keep showing up. Day after day, moment after moment, just show up. Just put in the work. Stay consistent when you don't want to be consistent. So now what I'm saying about being paid once a month, I get paid every 3 days now. Do you know how good that feels? Like, from going from once a month to every 3 days, I feel like I'm a millionaire. Obviously not really, but it feels pretty dang good to just every 3 days have money just sitting in my account. Like, that's a really good feeling. And I remember when I started this, 5.5 years ago, I did this for different reasons. And that led me into, so I left my last company because I was falling behind, honestly. Like, my business hadn't grown. I hadn't grown in a year. My business wasn't growing. My team wasn't growing. My customers weren't growing. Like, nothing was growing. And we had a whole human growing inside of me. And those whole humans are expensive. Okay? They are very expensive, which I'm sure you all know if you're a mother or just someone who helps take care of children. They're expensive. And I was just constantly freaking out. Like, what am I going to do? We need extra income. And 3 weeks after I had her, the world started shutting down, right? Because of the big C. And I was really freaking out because I thought, I don't really know what this is, but I don't want my baby in daycare. I don't want her in daycare. I don't want her in daycare. And that's all I kept saying to myself. And I was stuck. I did not know how to get myself moving anymore. I didn't know how to get my business moving. And, everything was pricey. There were just a lot of extra things that I was paying out and felt like I was just starting to really lose money. And I had been praying about this for months and months and months. And I actually turned down pharmacy when it first was presented to me. And I thought, no way am I going to something so much less expensive than what I'm used to, because that has to mean that it's junk. Okay, that was my mindset too, you guys. So I was right there with you. I was right there thinking the same thing. I'm always going to be transparent with you. But here I am. Now I have a newborn and a 6-year-old, and I just feel like the weight of the world's on my shoulders. I felt like I was really letting self-doubt creep in, and I was really letting limiting beliefs take over. And I just started to feel like I wasn't good enough anymore. I started to feel like I wasn't worthy. I started to question whether or not I was deserving to even be home with my children. Like, I felt like, well, I did it. I gave this my all for 3 years. Like, what makes this time any different? How's this going to be any different? I was at a very low point in my life when I decided to come to pharmacy. And the moment that I decided to come is when my life transformed tremendously, and it hasn't stopped. And that's the thing. People would always be in my inbox when I first joined, be like, well, I'm interested, but I really want to see how you do first. Well, how I do me is not how you're going to do you. So don't compare us in that way, right? Because my work ethic is very good. And I've done nothing but prove that ever since. So what I do might not be what you do. Your work ethic might be even better than me, and you might skyrocket to the top. And I'm going to be down here like, how the heck did Susie Q just do that? Like, you can't compare any of that. It's just not fair to you or the person you're comparing to. So that was a really big, it was a really big thing for me. And I just knew in that moment that, I'd already had a team where I already did all these little things, but I felt like if I was really going to make this work, that I had to switch things up. And for me, switching things up meant putting me first, setting boundaries. Something that I used to always do was, I don't want to say beg people, but when someone would join me because they would say they wanted an income, I would pour my heart into them, and I had to stop. I had to learn how to stop that and learn how to match people's energy. If you join tonight and say, I want to make $1,000 this month, I will run with you. I will match your energy 1,000%. But the moment that I am pouring into you and you start to scale back, I scale back, because I have a business to run. I have a business to operate, because this is how I take care of my family. Actions speak way louder than words ever will. And that was very hard for me. Oh, it was very, very hard for me to learn that, accept it, and learn to scale back. It was very hard for me to learn that. And I just knew that I had to operate different. And that's what I started doing. And that's how everyone that's on here, I'm pretty sure the majority of you, that is how you have come to know me now. I haven't seen any of these comments, so I promise I'm not ignoring. Judy says, I'm so excited that you are my director and friend. I'm so excited. Judy, I love you. I love you. I love you. I did not meet Judy until I became an influencer with Farmacy. I met her. One of my really good lifelong friends is actually, Judy is her aunt, and I had never met her before. She lives out of town, so even, you know, I feel like saying a lifelong friend, I should know more of her family, but Judy did live out of town. And being high schoolers, like, we didn't travel. We travel anywhere. That's how I met Judy. Alicia met through Farmacy. Tina met through Farmacy. Kelly, Lindsay, Shemaya. Well, Shemaya I knew before Farmacy, but it's definitely brought us closer together. Pam, network marketing. Deborah, network marketing. Crystal says, Katie, I'm a sideline sister and just happened to stumble on your live. Oh, hi, Crystal. I'm glad that you're here. Hi, Tanya. I'm so glad you guys are on here. So glad that you're here. I know that change can be scary, but, you know, if you are, obviously, if you're joining a company for a discount, it really doesn't matter who you join, you know, it doesn't, like, you're not going to need anything. Okay, so that was a thing for me too. Something that I've had to learn to change about how I operate with my team. And this is something that I do put into practice. And Shemaya is someone that can vouch for me. She's just one of the first names that I see like that, but she is on my team for a discount. I don't ever show up in her inbox and say, hey, I think you should do this. I think you'd be really great at it. Are you sure you don't want to do this? Are you sure you don't want to blah, blah, blah? I don't do that. Why? Because I respect Shemaya. I respect that she's here for a discount. Someone that joined my team today is here for a discount. They told me, I'm signing back up because I want the discount. That's great. Let me know if you have any questions. That's it. I'm not trying to persuade them and change their mind. No, that's not why I'm here. That's not how I got to where I am right now, by trying to persuade the people who don't want to be here. My job is to help inspire the people who do want to be here. You know, I don't add people that are here for the discount. I don't add them to anything. I don't put them in groups unless they want to. Unless some people do. Some people want to be added to things. And some people just want to be left alone. They're like, I'm fine doing whatever I want. Farmacy sends me emails and that's fine. They still get a back office to log into and order their own products. Everything as soon as you, I cannot figure out which mascara is my new one to use. Everything as soon as you join for the $9.90, everything in your back office automatically populates at 50% off. Everything. So you don't have to, you know, like, I don't have to help you. You don't need a code or anything. Like, it's just there for you. And I'm all for it. Everyone's in such different money situations right now. Some people just genuinely need or want that discount. And then some people genuinely want to join because they see me making a really good income for my family. And they know that it's possible. It is possible. There's so much that's possible. And I'm about to be elevated to a completely new level once this personal mentorship starts. I'm so excited. It actually starts this Thursday. It's going to be weekly. I've never done something like this before, ever. I'm a BI too, just saw you live. Oh, thanks, Tanya. And I know I have a new package coming soon that has our Loon Rose. I was calling it Luna Rose, but it's not. I think I was calling it Luna because I just started reading a book that has to do with the moon, and Luna reminded me of moon, so I was just like, oh, but it's not. It's Loon Rose. That's what's coming next for me, and then I'll have a new package coming with, sorry, I'm looking for something to take this off my face. I'll find it in a minute. I have another, or I'm getting ready. Did I place that order? I don't remember if I placed my order yet today or not, but we have two new eyeshadow palettes that I'm grabbing, a primer, a hair protectant and primer. My hair right now, I just washed it and blow dried it. There's zero frizz. This is from our hydration line. This is it. I was planning on straightening it a little bit, but once I blow dried it, I just thought it looks so sleek already. I don't need to do anything extra to it. But I'm definitely getting the hair protectant and primer because I'm out of mine anyways. And I felt like there was, oh, we have a new hairspray. I'm going to grab that because when I wear my hair curly, I do like putting a hairspray in it. And all of our, so those products all fall in our, like, our Dr. Tuna line, which are the golden rules that, you know, where everything's super, super clean, follows very strict European standards. You ordered the hairspray. I can't wait to hear what you think. I'm excited. So the rose line is something that I really didn't think I was going to get myself because typically I don't cling to rose shades, but I've just seen it on so many people and it looks so, so, so pretty. But then once I ordered it, I really thought that it would be nice to have for Valentine's Day, right? Because that's our next little holiday coming up. And it's just these beautiful rose shades that are, I feel like you can do a neutral or a glam look with it. Plus it comes with your lip liner and your rose lipstick. And I've just seen so many different skin tones wearing this collection that I really feel like I need it. So I'm hoping it should be here this week. I keep forgetting that the post office was closed today, so obviously that put a little bit of a damper in my, because I kept thinking it would be here today, but maybe by Wednesday I'll have it. I didn't order the hair primer protectant because I don't put heat on my hair. See, I do put heat on my hair. Not as much during the summer, but when I, you know, like just now I blow dried my hair and I do like to curl it occasionally. Oh, you know what else I just remembered? We are having family pictures next Saturday. I keep forgetting about that and I feel so unprepared. We have 0 outfits to wear. We have 0 everything to wear. And I do not want to stress about anything. So I'm not stressing. And we will just show up wearing whatever we have. I'm looking for, I normally have like a little mascara, a spoolie. There it is. So I can wipe this. Oh, this isn't the one I wanted. Or something. Felt like I needed to wipe something off. I guess it already came off. Okay. Oh, my lips. I did get my, oh, I still don't have my lip liner in here. That's what I'm missing. My 227, I did get it out of my purse, but now it's, or out of my car, but now it's in my purse, which is out there. Let's try, okay, let's do something else. We might mix a couple things. Just because. Like this liner, what is this one? This is 201. Does anyone that's on here remember the lip liner that comes in the Rose collection? I'm going to look too, just in case no one remembers. But I feel like this one is super pink for me. Let me see. Oh, you also get, so we are bringing back our customer specials. So from now until January 9th, whenever you spend $50, you will get the tea tree face oil, or yeah, tea tree face cream for free. 223, let me see. Mine's pulling up right now. 203. And this one's 201. So I was really hoping that it wasn't this one. Just because this one's not my favorite. Only because it's very pink on me. You know? It's very, very pink on me. So what I'm going to do, this is not going to match at all, you guys. I don't know. Oh. I wanted to use my Calendula face mask or our sheet mask. But I let Very try that one last night. because that's the skincare that he normally uses outside of the men's line. And he was not as excited as I was. So I told him that if he wanted to keep using my products that I pay for, that he needs to be a little more excited, or he can just pass on trying them, because I need that excitement in my life. I'm like, I need a legit review. You just used one of my products that I earned. I need a fantastic review. All right. That's what we're staying with. All right, you guys. I think I've told you all the exciting things that I have to share. I'm sure I'll think of more. I always have exciting stuff to talk about. But I do hope that you guys have a great night, and I will be talking to you very soon.